Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Welcome to what may be a crazy video, because look. So this is the river at just below 16, 15 point something, like 15.9 I think is what it actually is. And it's all the way up to the levee here. I'm gonna leave the bike up top, coming down. Of course I got the waders on. It is a warm day, 81, but this water is probably cold and I would rather just use the waders. We're in the afternoon right now. Look at this. So there's a few ways to go about this. People always say right from the levee under a cork, but this is really shallow right here. Okay, I'm at about 2 feet. Real shallow and full of weeds and grass. Lots of things to get hung up on. We just want to see what it's going to be like once I get to the spot that I normally fish, or the area. Like, I've never fished this spot at this level. I think the highest I've fished it at was 13. I feel the temperature of the water now coming through the waders. It's getting cold, as if I'm already getting wet, but I don't have any leaks. It's just cold water still coming from up north. And yeah, looks like chocolate milk. That current is no doubt cranking. It's fast, but you don't really notice the current in here. We're almost there. Oh, we just went deeper. Oh, now we came up a little bit. Yeah, it's slow business getting over to this spot, because we want to be able to cast out. We don't really want to fish back here. I don't think we're going to really get anything. We could, it just may take a while, but if we tried to get to a spot where we can cast into the deepest water behind this dock here, I think we'll be better off. We just hopefully we can have the rod above the water. I brought sand spikes that you usually use on the beach. Okay, we're at crotch level now. And yeah, lots of things to trip on. Not easy getting out here. So at a level of about 12 to 13 feet, we would be right in here. And I think it's just maybe a little too deep for the PVC pipes I brought. Oh, there's a lot of debris right here that I'm navigating through with my feet. Okay, the level has changed a lot as I got over here. This is a little higher. If we go past here, it's going to get deeper and deeper. I think we might be able to do this. Look at that river just cranking out there. Can you see it? Oh my goodness. Last person that fished here. Dudes are probably down in the comment section commenting, why bother? That's not fishable. Yeah, not a lot of people are going to go to this extent to fish this. They're going to be up on the levee fishing under a cork. You may get something, you may not. It depends on how much time you give it, because around this time of year, they're coming into their pre-spawn feed up, right? They will come up into these willows and feed, but because the river's not usually up in here, there's going to be a lot of overgrowth, a lot of stuff down there to snag. And that's why you would use the cork. But we are going crazy today. I know, it's slow business getting back up to the stuff. I don't even know if we're going to be able to have a lot of stuff with me out there. Probably just a minimal amount. It'll be a lot of slow trips. I will not show all of them to you. I think most things will stay up here. Not even sure if we're going to be able to use this to put the rod in, but let's show you what we're starting with. 4 ounces of lead. Hopefully that's okay. And we're using I think that's a 3/0 octopus small hook for the moment. Chunk of gill is what I'll take down there. I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna be close. Okay, I think we can do it. Once I step out of that spot, it goes right up to the butt cheeks, over the crotch, up the butt crack, and now we're at the small of my back. Yeah, we're gonna be at my belly button pretty soon. We'll go ahead and make a cast from here. Because we're at such a good level, we don't necessarily have to worry about getting right up on top of that structure like I usually want to, but we definitely want to aim for the corner or just past where that grouping of pylons usually is, which it is under the water now. Game plan, just hang out for a battery. So I'm not drifting, which is curious to me, but I see a huge tree out past the dock that is drifting. That current is super strong. We're gonna be getting slapped by the wake of that ship that just passed us going upriver. Now I have this bait in the shallowest spot of this spot. Typically as the baits go this way, as we go towards the end here, you see right there, the water's gonna get deeper. I may change this, but if I place the bait where that grouping is, like the middle of right here, the current is going to pick up and take us. I don't want the bait to go drifting past there because it'll get into snags. And plus, the current's probably so strong that it's going to take my braid, my line, right up against the willows. So if we try to cast over here, maybe the drift will stop before that, but we're not drifting, so what's up? I thought we would drift. We'll give it a little bit, and then maybe I'll try again and see if we can get it in a good place, because I would like it to be dead center here. I don't know if we're gonna get that. I just don't think it's optimal. I think we need to place this again. Okay, that's somewhat better. As I stand here in the water, attentively watching my rod, I keep looking out over and over, back and forth, right? And I just have not seen a break in the debris. It's just continuous big debris out there in the channel. Stuff like what's floating right here next to us and all around us. So that's what's up. The river has come up into its bouchoir down here up to its levee, and in other places come up into spots where it's not usually at, and it's picked up stuff that it left there a long time ago. Oh, yes, there we go. I thought we were on. What's going on? We had a nice hit there. Storms put this stuff in the river at times. There we go. We don't have to go back up to the... Yeah, so fresh stuff gets knocked in here by storms all over wherever the river is and its tributaries. But then the river goes down real fast, because when we get to the crest in a few days, it's going to just drop real fast, and it's going to leave stuff like this. But when it comes up fast like it did, it picks up so much of this stuff from way up north and brings it down. What you got to understand is we don't have locks and dams so much in Louisiana. Well, we have some, but they start well north of Baton Rouge. So yeah, there's a lot of places full of this kind of big debris. Let me get out here and replace this. Nice. Oh. Getting another hit. Okay, so that was something, maybe something smaller. What we want to do is just give it a few more minutes watching with the rod in its holder. In about maybe 10-15 minutes, I'll bring it back up. There's a chance we don't have bait, but there's a chance we do still have bait. This feels weird. I've not been out here very long though, so I'm feeling good. Oh no. Oh no, he's... Oh, come on. Where are you going? He's trying to get into the willows, but he's close to us. He's right here. I don't think this is a big fish, but it's not small. Look at that. That's a good blue. Good size for the table anyway, I would say. Nice. Oh, so, okay. Pretty nice when the bites come that fast. I knew it'd be worth it standing out there. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass though, because there's just not a safe way to have all the gear out there. And we're in a fairly safe area. I'm not worried about, not too much worried about people taking shit that I leave up here, but I can keep an eye on it. I haven't seen a soul up here on the levee since I got here. Yeah, you're right. We're kind of in a shady spot. Apologize for that. But yeah, not gonna bother weighing this fish. He's somewhere around 9, 10, 11, 12 pounds, somewhere in there. But I am gonna keep it. So I'm gonna go for one more. I actually have something to do, but I have some more time to spend here. I would like to spend more time here, but I do have to get something accomplished later. And I'm thinking about giving that fish to a friend of mine. We'll see. Oh, that was a bite. He's still biting too. Little nibbles. Still hitting. See him? There we go. Ah, shoot. Oh. Ah. Damn it. Oh. Not only was this crazy, perhaps dangerous as well. Well, there's no strong current in there, but we do have a high water level in the waders. Yeah, I tripped over something and I tried to like control it, but there's so much debris down there. so much under and on the water level. But yeah, you're right. I've actually run out of time and I want to go get out of these clothes now. So thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, being a subscriber. Man, thank you for subscribing. It helps more than you know. I'm a member of the channel. Thank you for that. Woo! Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna take off. I got stuff to do. I got wet underwear that I need to take off. And yeah, you're right. I will be back. No matter how much higher it gets, I will always catch fish. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.